It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening, I'm Greg Wawrinick. February is already here, meaning conference races are hitting the final stretch. Central boys currently with a one-game lead over Onalaska in the MVC. Third place Logan, they have an opportunity to make it a three-team chase. Rangers face Central next week, and tonight they're taking on Onalaska. Hilltoppers look good early on. Noah Fredrickson, nice move and finish. 14 on the night, makes the score 30-17. Rangers have an answer with a 7-0 run. Matthew Porsheim sneaks behind the defense, and their deficit is only 7. But Anna responds right before half. Jalen Zubich on the break and somehow gets it to fall, and they go up 12. Then all Hilltoppers in the second half. Jalen Sample gets ahead of the defense. He lays it in for 2 of his 14. Tyler Hughes also with 20 points, and Onalaska wins 83-65. Central putting their perfect conference mark on the line in a city battle tonight at Aquinas. Blue Gold look to get off to a fast start. Conley Malone, 2 of his 21. They're up by 2. But then they had to deal with Kobe King, weaving in and out of traffic, gets the tough lay-in to fall. Then the annual dunk highlight of the night, throws it down with the right hand. He has a game-high 34. Aquinas would hold a one-point lead early in the second half, but Central gets it going after that, and they win big, 91-53. Rivalry night over in Tomah as the Timberwolves host Sparta. First half, Sparta ball. Jacob Edwards drives and knocks down the floater. 26-22, Sparta lead. Long possession from Tomah, rewarded with a 3 here from Jordan Albrecht. 27-26, Tomah gets the lead. Sparta closes out the first strong. Matthew Pauly dish to Caleb Schaff. Good finish, 30-24, Sparta lead. Schaff with 25 points, and Sparta wins at 72-52. Round 2 out in Tomah, featuring the girls matchup. Second half, Tomah on a run. Madison Lindauer dishes it to Madison Bray. 31-25 lead. Next possession, it's Lindauer who gets a steal and takes it to the rim for 2. Tomah goes up by 8. Sparta not going away as Lexi Gilbertson drills a long 2-pointer. They're back within 6, but Tomah finishes the game out strong and wins 69-45. MVC versus COULEE showdown as Holmen travels to Arcadia. Second half, Brooklyn Paulson getting the steal, drives and dishes to Courtney Kristnovich. She finishes off for 2, and the Vikings have a 46-16 lead. Arcadia still battling. Tracy Cutlers goes to the left with 2 Vikings in her face, gets the friendly roll, but this was all Holmen tonight. Caitlin Young gives up, gets it back, and splashes home a 3. Holmen picking up the non-conference win 68-38 the final. Well, 2 times over the next 11 days, the Westby girls get a shot at first place in the COULEE West Salem. Chelsea Olsen, number 2 in the state in points per game with 27. Panthers enter the night 2.5 games up. Second half action, Westby's Kenzie Von Ruden baseline jumper, and they trail by 11. But here comes West Salem. Haley Gilster drains the 3-pointer, extend the lead to 14. She leads the Panthers tonight with 15 points. More West Salem, Maggie Latos hitting the shot in heavy traffic. She pours in 10 points. West Salem keeps control of this one. Brooke Benson rebound and put back. West Salem keeping Olsen and the Westby offense in check. They win 48-25. More COULEE girls. GET stays within a game of West Salem as they win in Viroqua. And Luther wins on the road at Black River Falls. Westby coach Bob constantly learning this week. He'll be inducted into the WBCA Hall of Fame this fall. Tonight facing Mauston. Mauston with the ball first. Travis Erler drives and hits a floater. Westby answers. Jesse Solberg cuts hard, finishes the lay-in. Solberg 28 points and passes the 1,000 mark for his career. Mauston here on a run. John Bauer, strong rebound, and he goes coast to coast. They go out to an early 8-2 lead. This one goes final. Westby wins in overtime, 71-63. And the last 2 unbeatens in the SWC meet. Prairie du Chien wins over Platteville 68-51. Well, coming up, stops in both Minnesota and Wisconsin as more conference races start to heat up. The Highlight Zone, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. The Bangor girls can all but lock up the Scenic Bluffs championship tonight. First place Cardinals at second place Brookwood. A win would give them a 3-game lead with 4 to play. First half, Angel Brigham gets the 3 ball from the corner to go. Brookwood with an early 2-point lead. More from the Falcons, Allison Nelson. Bank open late Friday night. Falcons lead 10-6. But here come the Cardinals. Nice passing in transition. Sets up Emma Whitmerhouse for the lay-in. Bangor now with a 12-10 lead. And later, nice work inside from Ariana Hunt for the hoop plus the foul. Cardinals lead by 5. Unfortunately, no final reported from this game this evening. Hillsboro at Cashton. 2 more teams in the top half of the Scenic Bluff standings. Second half, Sydney Johnson with a nice turnaround jumper. Tigers in control, up 41-22. Later in the half, nice work on the glass from Taylor Costello. Eagles down 41-24. And more Hillsboro. Shelby Levy with 2 of her 21 on the night. Hillsboro getting a nice win on the road, 46-30 the final. To the DARYLAND boys, Cochrane-Fountain City looking to improve to 11-0 in conference play. They're on the road at Whitehall. Pirates, they're off to a fast start. Mason Becker drives and finishes with the left. Early advantage CFC. Pirates keep at it. Becker again to the hoop. And this time gives it to Nathan Urell. Quickly a 4-0 lead. Whitehall trying to hang around. Mitchell Thompson goes baseline, and he's going to finish with a nice reverse. Cuts the lead to 2, but the Pirates roll in this one 72-31. They improve to 11-0 in conference. Let's go to Minnesota now. 2 of the top 3 in the Three Rivers girls standings meet. Rushford-Peterson hosts Caledonia. First half, Mariah Schrader goes the length of the floor and finishes with the layup. That puts Caledonia on the board first. Later on, Abby Bauer knocks down a corner 3. Warriors with a 3-point advantage. The Trojans would get things going in transition. Brianna Coop gets 3 points the old-fashioned way. It cuts the Cal lead to 5, but Caledonia goes on to win this one 64-48. Looks like this conference chase is going to come down between Caledonia and Cotter. Ramblers at home take on Crescent. Second half, Olivia Abnett gets the hoop and the harm. That cuts the Crescent deficit to 13. Later on in the half, Mary Morgan spots up for 3 and scores. Winona Cotter up 45-26 late in the second half, and that's the last reported score we have from this one. Well, the Big 9 boys action has Winona at home against Owatonna. Second half, Terrell Hall finds Dakota Matthews trailing. He knocks down the triple. Winona up 40-36. Later on in the half, it's Hall again. This time, he takes it himself to the hoop and scores. Winona with a 42-36 early lead in the second half. However, Owatonna would come back to win 64-60. Well, coming up, a big night over on the campus of UWL inside Mitchell Hall. In the News 8 Highlight Zone, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. Last time out for the UW lacrosse gymnastics team, they placed second in a triangular, only 1 point back of defending Division II champion Lindenwood. Eagles right now ranked second in the nation amongst NCGA schools. It's a Frozen theme night over at UWL as they host UW Oshkosh. We're headed to the vault, and we start out with Savannah Farrell. She lands a score of 9.3. Next up is going to be Carrie Willett. She wins the vault tonight. What a score she had, 9.725. On to the bars, UWL's Amy Enright, top score here as well, a 9.675. UWL wins the duel, a team score tonight of 187.650. Going on at the same time at Mitchell Hall, the wrestling team facing UW Stevens Point. We start out at 184 pounds. UWL's Sean O'Neill gets the takedown here. He wins 10-3. Now on to 125, it's Nelson Baker getting the pin in the first period. All Eagles tonight, they win 39-6. It's the first undefeated dual season in school history for the Eagles. First undefeated WIAC season since 2012. Viterbo men move to 6-6 in the North Star, beating Valley City State 66-58. Vhawk women lose 62-57. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. It's time for our play of the night. Let's go back to the city game between Central and Aquinas. A 34-point showing for Badgers recruit Kobe King, including 2 on this first half slam. Red Raiders go from trailing by 1 early in the second half to winning by 38. Onalaska also a winner tonight, so Hilltoppers remain just 1 game back of the Red Raiders. I'm out of time. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.